The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100, New York.
We're coming at you from the Z100 Artist Interview Lounge, presented by Hackensack Meridian Health. And this, I think, is Crystal Rosas. This is how we remember the guys looking, right?
Yeah, I was very shocked the last time we were on the Zoom interview with you guys. It wasn't you guys. You guys looked, like you were eating very healthy. And now to see you guys in real life, that was really fun though.
Yeah,
the Chainsmokers. Awesome. What's cracking, fellas?
It's good to see y'all. I'm glad you got to meet our better halves. Truly miss them.
Well, yeah, we're running around New York City and we see all your guys' stuff. I mean, every time I get off of the station, it's like, the Chainsmokers are back. Oh no, sorry about it. But it's been really fun to build up to this moment of you guys finally coming back.
Yeah, I mean, it was really fun putting that whole thing together. I mean, thanks to the internet for ripping on us for the last 10 years, providing all the content we needed. But it was fun, I think that's part of life. You got to be, in on the joke or super self-deprecating. So we totally get it. And we've always thought they were really funny. And it was really nice to kind of be able to take all of these great ideas and just use them to our benefit. And, what we said was, you go away for 2 years and it's like, what is that first thing that people see or hear from you? And we're like, wait, what if it's just not us? And it's just two other white dudes. And it just was like, that's the idea for sure. Dude. And it's fun. I mean, we want people to know we get it. So, and it's fucking true. I mean, I'm
not even gonna front. We've definitely walked past each other on the sidewalk a couple of times, and I don't think that I've recognized you. Yeah, and we're best friends. We're home.
You think people are big timing you. You know what I mean? Like you'll go see someone and you'll be like, oh, what up? Or in a club or something, they'll just be like, oh, hey. And kind of keep it moving, and you're like, he didn't recognize me.
Drew, talk about this, dude.
That could also be fun because you don't have to constantly be bombarded and swarmed by people. I mean, you can be low key if you need.
100%.
For sure. My girl's like, oh, you were out the club last night? I'm like, nah, it's probably just some.
Oh no! Okay, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad for her.
So you went away for a bit, was in the lab. We're definitely, gosh, man, staying focused though. I mean, it wasn't like it was a giant ass vacation. You guys came out the gate with this banger of a track. High is here. Drew, talk about the creation of this record, man, and how, diving into a lot of the vocal lessons and being focused on that part of your craft has helped this song hit the airwaves on every radio station in America and top all the charts like you guys were never gone.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully. Beginning of 2020, we went away and just we had just finished our last album. We had just finished our last arena tour in the end of 2019. And we we're like, this is the time where you go and take a break. And we decided Alex and I love to work. We love our jobs. We try to go, we never leave anything on the table. And, our solution to that was let's just go to Hawaii and bring our friends and make music with and bring some gear. But if we don't make anything, it's all good. Yeah. Obviously we got super into the vibe. We relaxed finally and actually alleviating all of that pressure, which had been a constant on us for 8 years. It was something always had to be coming out. We were releasing a song a month. Taking that away was the first 4 or 5 days we just talked, we got drunk, took mushrooms, surfed, woke up late, just had homie vibes and really centered around stuff that we were really excited about. And then that feeling just poured into the music. And then we came back from that trip, basically right into COVID. But we had this whole backbone, which I'm so glad we did it then, because we had this whole backbone of what this album is now. Where not all the songs made it, but we knew the sound that we had, we knew what we were trying to do. And basically we made this entire album. And then High is actually one of the last songs that we made. And I've heard that this is a common thing for a lot of artists. You deliver your album and it's kind of the base. This is the actual project. And then you make a single kind of as connective tissue to that. High definitely represents the rest of the album. It's super fun. And we definitely made it I feel it's genreless. It has a little bit of alternative, a little bit of pop, punk in it. It's got a lot of trap. The lyrics are very classic Chainsmokers, talking about the small moments. We always talk about our songs being triumphantly sad. you know, we're always like the lyrics are kind of emo and talk. We try to like hit on some real things that everyone's gone to, but in a very like niche way. And then, but they feel like euphoric and you want to dance to them, and they're uplifting. And so, yeah, we're proud of this song. I think it's a great way to break over the album. It's definitely an indicator of what's to come. We're just having so much fun making this music right now. It's like, we're more proud of this album than I think anything we've ever made. And it's just because it's so us. And, you know, I hope everyone likes it, but you know, we're just really excited to get it out there.
Real quickly, diving back into that moment where you guys just kind of were in Hawaii and just kind of trying to get all that pressure off of you guys. Drew, Alex, what did you learn about yourselves most that you didn't think you would learn during that time?
I think that like you need time to do nothing. And also like kind of what I was saying earlier, just like for me personally too, and Alex and I are so similar, so I'm assuming it's the same, but you have to like kind of trick yourself and put yourself in a position to relax. Like we'll always find a way to be productive. Like, you know, we had 2 years during the pandemic to like work on this album, but we also raised 2 VC funds and are now in venture capital. So like, we're always like trying to do things so that we're the type of guys that like, we have to almost figure out a way to make us think that we're being productive, but we're actually giving ourselves time to relax, because I think we do better work, you know, in a more clear-minded, as everybody does, clear-minded, relaxed space. So
yeah, do you feel more productive when you're chill, Alex? Like, do you feel that, like Drew was saying, those things that were meant to happen just spill out after you give yourself that time to just be in that zone?
Yeah, I mean, I think he nailed it. I mean, I think it's super important to kind of have time to, you know, relax and give your brain space to, you know, think differently about things. It's like smoking weed, you know what I mean? It's like you're switching gears entirely mentally, and it's just important to, I think, you know, it allows you to come up with ideas that you wouldn't have otherwise if you're constantly like pushing yourself in one direction. And obviously it's, you know, it's hard to do, but in Hawaii,
hold on. I want to stop because I just want to pick up on this because fans are going to ask. You mentioned One Direction. Is this album in May collaboration? I just want to squash all rumors just in case.
We got One Direction back together somehow, and
there you go.
we did not get One Direction back together before.
We're clickbaiting that. It's done.
No.
I do. We are good friends with Niall, though.
That is great.
You what?
I said we are good friends with Niall, though. I love that guy.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was the best. Yeah, shout out to you,
homie.
Niall. He's a homie. He took my FaceTime when I randomly FaceTimed him drunk when I was in Prague, but that's another story. Hey, check this out. We're gonna continue on with a little bit more of this chat, but I just want to let you know, forewarning, the song High is blasting through the speakers. Some of these questions that I have from this point forward are gonna have the word high in them. All right. So I'll start with this one, Alex. When's a bad time to stop you guys to say hi?
I would say if I don't really mind ever, like if you're polite, but I would say like TSA lines at airports are like not the best because you're kind of just like stuck with each other then. You know, like just wait till we go through the actual X-ray machine and then hit me up on the other side.
That's true. But also like if it's in pre-TSA, one, it's a stressful situation. Yeah. Then you're into the airport, which is like a very, like there's nowhere to go. You're all there and everyone's seeing you taking pictures. And everyone's like, who's that guy? And then you're on it. And then let's say you're taken outside the gate because of the TSA thing. Then you're on the plane.
Facts.
There's nowhere to go on the plane.
So let's just say not at the airport. Absolutely not.
Yeah. Maybe coming out of the airport.
Okay, there you go. I do have a question about Instagram, because on Twitter you guys are talking about how you finally posted on Instagram after 2 years, but now you feel like you're instantly shadow banned. Have you had any follow up with that and talked to him about that?
Yeah, apparently Instagram hit up Ennis, one of our managers.
Yeah.
I don't know if they removed it or not. I kind of went big on my first post. There are all these new features. Like even like yesterday, I did 6 tweets in a row, and I thought I did them like the smart way of how you organize it. And immediately someone's like, "You idiot! Why didn't you tweet storm it?" And I was like, "What the fuck is this tweet storm?" And they were like, "You hit the plus button on this new thing," and I was like, "What?" You know what I mean? And then it's just like, oh man. Like I look like an idiot, but it's like there's just all these new features. Like you should see us trying to upload to TikTok right now. Like it's just Like everything we knew is.
You need a computer science degree to upload to TikTok.
Yeah. Like I have so much respect for these creators that make these edits and
Oh man,
things, because like this shit is it is really challenging.
it's next level.
You
Oh
were
gosh.
also on Twitter
All right.
giving love to New York City. You said, on a side note, man, we miss New York City. Nothing slaps like a bodega, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's facts. Yeah,
You
and
can
that's
get
facts.
that in LA.
Bun, American cheese, the
Yeah.
right amount of egg. It's just like
Y'all know it. I'm gonna throw another question with the word high in it for you. Would you ever perform high? And by that I mean in space.
Yeah. Actually, it's a story for another time, but we potentially might be performing in space.
Wait, what?
Let's take it there. Well, all right.
Actually,
Really
As long as
know.
I can be one of the plus ones, dog. Come
I
on.
don't really know yet, but there is something potentially in the works to make that happen,
it's been proposed.
which is so fucking ridiculous. I don't want to go to space. I am terrified of heights. My life is great.
I know that.
Be on Earth, you know what I mean? I just like, you know, I don't need some Guinness Book of World Records thing. Like, it would be terrifying. But like that said, if you have the opportunity, do you not do that? You know what I mean? So
True.
I don't know. We'll
Very
see.
true.
That'd be so fun, like a club party in space. I'm down.
Also, like if we did happen to die, like I don't know if people would not be sad. You know what I mean?
No.
Like they'd be like,
Dude, I would miss you guys. Come on, dude.
Oh,
No.
You know.
You guys are family. We miss you terribly. Before we wrap things up, I want to circle back to this song, man, because there are so many dope elements in this record, man. Shout out to, first off, Drew, the pup is walking behind you. That creeped me out a little bit.
Oliver.
Come on, Ollie.
Hey,
But yo, Matt goes in on the drums, dude, and just all the different instrumentation, dude. How dope was it to create this record to be the lead single after a couple of years away, and to have all the homies really get to be a part of it?
Bro, Matt goes in on everything. Like he goes in on drums. This man has been playing like I think at least 2 to 4 hours of drums every single day since we got off the last tour in 2019. Not on that, he's also built like 4 studios, including one of ours. He's like designed like multiple, like he works for Production Club now, which like puts on live shows. Anything he's written like 27-page like PDFs outlining when we're gonna post every single thing for our entire rollout. This dude he like just all he does is work on Chainsmokers stuff. He is the absolute OG diehard.
Salute.
It's insane. He's like our boss now.
Well, we also want to highlight you on the vocals. I mean, we're hearing you on High, and it's really fun to hear you come out on a song again. So do you get excited to be able to perform that? Do you get on the mic as well?
Yeah. No, it'll be great. I mean, this is definitely a new chapter for that. Like the time to like, I had like so much time to experiment. I think my voice sounds a lot different on this album than it sounded before. And I think that's because I had so much time to just try different vocal techniques. And, I found out that I was actually like over singing a lot of the times, and I found like the sweet spot in my voice. And I think what's like I'm not traditionally a singer. So it's kind of finding like the fun character to it and really leaning into that instead of trying to make it into something else.
Dude, well, we're glad to have you back. Just got to say, and I'm telling you, I don't know if we're allowed to say this, Crystal, but it fucked with my mind when I opened up the Zoom the last time. It was 2 other dudes, and I was like, I know we've done plenty of shots of haha in the past, but I didn't get that wasted, did I?
No. But yes, you guys are back. You have your new single High out. What do you want all your fans to take away from this song?
Yeah.
The Chainsmokers are back, and this is going to be a really fun chapter if you like our music.
Sick. Everything that's rolling out is so dope. Again, you guys, whenever you make it back in here, bacon, egg, and cheese is on Crystal and I. We got you, all right?
Hell yeah. Let's run it.
That's what it is. It's Alex, it's Drew. It's the Chainsmokers from our Z100 Artist Interview Lounge, presented by Hackensack Meridian Health. Love you guys, man, to the moon and back, dude. Talk soon, all right, in real life.
Meridian. Shout out to Hackensack Meridian. Let's go.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.